Hello and welcome to ORBIX, the channel that explores the incredible stories shaping our world. Today, we're heading to a tiny island nation that has completely redefined what a city can be. We're talking about Singapore, a place where futuristic skyscrapers share the skyline with lush vertical gardens, and where nature isn't just a park on the edge of town, it's woven into the very fabric of the city. But how did this concrete jungle transform into a world-renowned garden city? The story is more than just planting trees. It's a tale of vision, innovation, and a deep-seated belief that humans and nature can and should coexist. To understand Singapore's green revolution, we have to go back to the 1960s. Freshly independent, Singapore was facing immense challenges: overcrowding, pollution, and a lack of natural resources. It was a gritty industrial port city, a far cry from the green metropolis we see today. But its founding father, Lee Kuan Yew, had a radical vision. He didn't just want to build a functional city. He wanted to create a first-world oasis, a vibrant and livable home that would attract talent and investment from all over the globe. He famously said, "Even from my sickbed, even if you are going to lower me into the grave, and I feel that something is going wrong, I will get up." This was the level of determination behind his Garden City vision. The plan was simple but ambitious: make Singapore the greenest city in the region. The first step, launched in 1967, was a massive tree planting campaign. This wasn't a small-scale community project. Lee Kuan Yew himself was often seen planting trees, signaling to the entire nation that this was a top priority. The government mandated that new roads be lined with trees and flowering shrubs. The goal was to soften the harsh concrete landscape, provide shade from the tropical sun, and improve the quality of life for everyone. Parks were created and green spaces were protected, even as the city was rapidly developing. This initial phase was about greening the infrastructure, laying the foundation for what was to come. By the 1990s, the Garden City concept was already a success. Singapore was noticeably greener and cleaner than many of its neighbors. But the visionaries weren't satisfied. They wanted to take it to the next level. The focus shifted from simply being a garden city to becoming a city in a garden. What's the difference? Well, a garden city has gardens within it. A city in a garden is a city that feels like it's built inside a massive, interconnected park. This new phase was about integrating nature more deeply into the urban environment. It was about creating a network of green corridors, linking parks and nature reserves, allowing wildlife to travel safely across the island. The Park Connector Network was born, a series of pathways that now stretch over 300 kilometers, linking major green spaces and bringing nature right to people's doorsteps. And then came the icons. You can't talk about Singapore's green journey without mentioning Gardens by the Bay. Opened in 2012, this breathtaking 101-hectare park is the ultimate symbol of the city in a garden concept. Its famous super trees, towering vertical gardens between 25 and 50 meters tall, are not just stunning sculptures. They are marvels of eco-engineering, generating solar power, collecting rainwater, and acting as air-venting ducts for the park's massive conservatories. The Cloud Forest and Flower Dome conservatories replicate different climates, housing plants from all over the world. Gardens by the Bay is more than a tourist attraction. It's a living laboratory, a showcase of how technology and nature can create something truly spectacular. But the greening of Singapore isn't just about grand standalone projects. It's happening everywhere, especially upwards. With land being so scarce, Singapore had to get creative. The answer was to go vertical. The government actively encourages developers to incorporate greenery into their building designs through schemes like the Landscaping for Urban Spaces and High-Rises program. This has led to an explosion of vertical gardens, rooftop farms, and skyrise greenery. You see it everywhere: office buildings draped in green curtains, residential condos with lush gardens on every third floor, and even hospitals designed to feel like healing gardens. The Oasia Hotel downtown is a perfect example, a 27-story skyscraper wrapped in a vibrant red mesh, covered with over 20 different species of climbing plants. It's a living, breathing building that stands as a beacon of tropical urban design. Of course, water is another crucial part of Singapore's green story. As an island with no natural aquifers or large rivers, water security has always been a national priority. The Active, Beautiful, Clean Waters program, or ABC Waters, was a genius move to tackle this. Instead of hiding its water infrastructure in concrete canals and drains, Singapore decided to beautify them. Concrete channels were transformed into naturalized rivers and vibrant waterfronts. Reservoirs became centers for recreation and community life. The Marina Barrage is a prime example. It's a dam built across the mouth of the Marina Channel, creating a massive freshwater reservoir right in the heart of the city. It provides water, controls flooding, and offers a stunning space for kite flying and picnicking against the backdrop of the city skyline. It turned a utility into a beloved public space. So, how did they do it? 3 key ingredients stand out. First, long-term political will. The Garden City vision has been a consistent national priority for over half a century, championed by the government and supported by the people. Second, smart, pragmatic policies and incentives that encourage the private sector to get on board. And third, a constant drive for innovation, using technology and research to push the boundaries of what's possible in urban greening. Singapore's journey shows that a dense, modern city doesn't have to be a sterile concrete jungle. It can be a vibrant, biophilic city, a city that loves nature. It's a lesson in long-term thinking, a testament to the power of a clear vision, and a source of inspiration for cities all around the world facing the challenges of urbanization and climate change. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Singapore, the city that built a garden. If you found this story as inspiring as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration. This is ORBIX signing off. See you next time.